Welcome to the bar. Like and subscribe. We'll be coming at you 3 times a week. Hit that notification button below. Let's get into it.
Yes, Sirski.
Yes, sir. Skate.
The bar.
The bar. First episode. I'm Rich.
Jay, you know what's going on. We here with y'all today, man. You know, just to talk sports, sit back, relax. It's the bar, baby.
Yes, sir.
It's the bar.
Yes, sir.
We're here for a reason. Who's the favorite?
Who's the favorite for NFL MVP right now? AJ, you can have some thoughts on that. Have some thoughts on that.
Right now, you know, looking at Caesar's Sportsbook, you know, Caesar's Palace Sportsbook in Vegas, the odds saying like negative 160 for Pat Mahomes to win and Tua second right after him with plus 500. So it's really not looking too close right now. But me personally, I have to go with Pat Mahomes. He killing everybody when it come to yards. He's right there in the middle pack of, well, not even middle pack, like the upper end of the completion ratings and stuff like that. 29-8 right now when it comes to touchdown, interception. So I have to go with Pat Mahomes, my own personal opinion. But
who you feel like could catch him? Who you feel like could catch him in the MVP if they have some good games, some good games? If the Chiefs were to start losing, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, if the Chiefs start losing, then probably I have to go with Josh Allen, because if you think about it, bro, he got the third highest QBR right now. He got the second highest in passing yards, right behind Pat Mahomes. So, and then you got to think about it. They only lost 3 games this season. One game they lost to Miami early in the season by 2 points.
You think he can win MVP if they don't win their division, though?
They could win their division because they still got to play Miami one more time. They still got to play Miami. Miami up on them in the division by half a game right now, and Pat Mahomes is up on him in the conference by a game right now.
But I'm saying, like, for them to win their division, the Jets already beat them. Miami has already beat them. They're 0-2 in their division. All I'm saying is, if Miami would have just sweep their division, then Miami would have won the division.
Well, I mean, for sure, but they still right behind them though. Yeah. Jets 7-4.
Yeah.
So all they got to do is just win out against their other division opponents, then they'll be straight.
Yeah, I think Josh Allen is behind Tua in the MVP.
No, what?
I feel like he's behind.
If you look at the game, he could have won the game.
But he
could have won the game.
But he didn't win.
He ran out of time. That was the only thing he couldn't spike the ball. That was a one game. Field goal away.
You said they ran out of time?
They ran out of time. He couldn't spike the ball.
I remember that.
Right.
What was that, week 3?
Week three. I could go for week 3. He was he could have won that game. And the other who was the other 2 losses to this season for the Bills?
They lost to the Jets and the Dolphins. They lost Jets, Dolphins, and I believe it was
Jets, Dolphins, and who was it? But they beat Kansas City. Yeah. They beat Kansas City 24-20. What about that? That was one of my points. They beat Kansas City.
Last year, the same thing occurred.
That's cool. This is a season award.
Yes, you are right. And I feel like Patrick Mahomes should be clear-cut MVP, 3,585 yards, leading the whole league in yards. I don't think nobody is close to him. First in touchdowns, tied with 8th most in interceptions. You know,
individual.
25th.
Yeah.
Second-ranked QBR. Tua is ahead of him, and that's why I say Tua would be behind him. Because Tua has the better record. He'll probably get Tyreek Hill was on pace to go for over 2,000 yards this year.
See
before he got hurt. But I feel like just because he got hurt, he may be pushed to the back end to the back of the line MVP because he missed 3 games. But besides that, I feel like Tua.
I mean, but you got to think about it. They undefeated when he finishes the game.
Yeah.
They lost one game that he didn't finish. Yeah. But I think he got out in the first quarter.
Yeah.
He was hurt in the first quarter, so. They undefeated.
I'll take Jalen Hurts over Josh Allen.
And then that's not true though. You just don't like Josh Allen.
MVP.
That's your own personal opinion about Josh Allen though.
I'm talking about MVP.
But you got to think about it. He's up there with the stats just like Pat Mahomes. He's number 3 in the AFC right now. So it's not like his team's terrible. And then he gets a lot of rushing yards. He gets a lot of passing yards. I mean, he stuffed the stat sheet just like everybody else. But Jalen Hurts, you can't talk about Jalen Hurts though, because he is leading in rushing touchdowns for quarterbacks right now, and he's number 3. He top 3 in rushing yards too. Yeah. So his versatility could get him up there too, and that 10-1 lead. 10-1 record could definitely get him out there. But it's close. It's closer than the odds trying to make it look. That's what I'm trying to say. Because you could look at the fact that Jalen Hurts beat Minnesota. They beat the shit out of Minnesota.
Yeah.
You could look at the fact that I don't know, man. I just think it's close. I think it's
Minnesota. Minnesota, they're too. Even they are 82. I think their record indicates. I don't think their record is an indication of who they are as a team. Just because I feel like they have a lot of close games.
So does Philadelphia though.
But they showed dominance in the early part of the year. I don't feel like Vikings have ever showed like we're clearly better than the other team. There are a lot of they won a lot of one score games. My thing
about Philadelphia though, who have they beaten? That's real competition other than Minnesota,
Cowboys,
and the Cowboys without Dak Prescott. Who have they beaten? Because they played against Cooper Rush. Who have they beaten? They played the Commanders twice this year. They haven't even played the Giants yet.
They lost to Washington.
They lost to the Commanders.
They playing good football though.
Who have they played? We can talk about how good football is.
Hey, you don't have me waiting on no drum for Philadelphia.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I want to know where the hype is coming from. Because Josh Allen has the better chance of winning that MVP than Jalen Hurts does. Just because you're 10-1 doesn't mean anything. The competition has to be something, and the NFC ain't talking about shit for real.
I feel like all 4 teams could make the playoffs from the NFC East.
Hell no. That's impossible. Well, they are right there right now, but that's because they added that 17 shit. So 17 shit. So
like the worst team in there is 7-5 right now. You get what I'm saying? Like that's not too crazy. That's not too crazy.
It's not.
The NFC
that is the best.
The NFC is looking pretty weak. As far as just the other teams that's in it, the Rams have just fallen off of a whole cliff. You know, got some injuries.
Shitty.
And all that.
I don't know what happened. I haven't heard about Jalen Ramsey. I haven't heard Jalen Ramsey say anything for a very long time.
Jalen Ramsey got his ass killed yesterday. Travis Kelce 1-on-1.
It's like everybody been killing him. It's like everybody been killing him this year.
49ers look good. Yeah, Seahawks could make it. I could see Vikings making it.
Are we talking playoff picture?
Somebody has to make the playoffs in the NFC South. But the Buccaneers, they're 5-6 right now. Falcons 5-7. Panthers 4-8.
I mean, the Buccaneers are literally dog shit right now.
Literally dog shit.
Literally dog shit right now.
They just lost to who they lost to yesterday?
Tom Brady, go get your wife back.
They lost to the Browns. You need some love.
You need some love, bro. Because they don't love you in Tampa Bay. Nobody's playing hard enough over there. It doesn't matter who shows up that week, who's hurt.
Washington is
bad.
The worst team in the NFC East have 2 more wins than the best team in the NFC South. So I don't even know how that. I don't even know how that's a thing. But I feel like.
But shit.
I feel like they should go by record because I feel like everybody in the NFC South is pretty much they're below 500. They're not any good.
Who are they tanking for? Wembanyama play football too?
They all beating up on each other. That's probably where these 5 wins came from the Buccaneers. A lot of teams within the division that they're beating up on.
Hey, that might be true. That might be true. I could go check that. That might be true for real.
That's crazy.
Because I definitely saw them, but I think that they lost to the Panthers this year. How bad is that?
They lose to the Panthers?
Bro, I think yes, they lost to the Panthers 21-3, week 7.
That was last week. No, it wasn't last week.
That was week 7, and it was fucking horrible.
Wow,
it was fucking horrible.
Did Baker play that game?
Bro, you know Baker didn't play that game. They won. I'll bet my money on PJ Walker being the starter and quarterback that game. And did I win my money? You can go ahead and say that I won my money. No, he played the third quarter of that game. That's what I'm seeing right here. He played the third quarter of that game.
Comment if you guys have any other choices that you think might win MVP and why you think they should win MVP. Yeah.